So today I'm going to be talking about the debut album of the Stooges. So this album here, it's like a grunge rock, hard rock, heavy metal album. So the Stooges were an American band who formed in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 1967 by singer Iggy Pop, guitarist Ron Ashton. I think that's how to pronounce it. Ashheton. Drummer Scott Ashheton, and bassist Dave Alexander. Um, so the style of music they play is like grunge rock, hard rock, punk rock, and proto punk. So today I'm going to be talking about their debut album, which was released on August 5th of 1969. So this album here, like I said, is a hard rock, grunge rock, and proto punk. So I found this album here. If you're a fan of hard rock, definitely a great album to check out. Definitely for sure. So on vocals, Iggy Pop is on vocals. Ron, I think how you pronounce it, Ashheton on guitar. Dave Alexander on bass, and Scott, I don't know how to pronounce that, Ashheton on drums. So there's the members of the band there. Um, so I found it was a great album. Like I said, if you're into that hard rock, definitely this is a great album to check out. So it starts off with 1969. After that is I want to be your dog. After that is a 10-minute and 15-second song, We Will Fall. After that is No Fun. Then there's a 2-minute 29-second song, Real Cool Time. And the 2-minute and 49-second song, Not Right. The very last song is Little Dog. So I found this album here. Great. I found this a great album. So on the album there was two singles that came off this album, which was I Want to Be Your Dog in 1969. But yeah, great. Found it was a great album. So like anybody that's into that hard rock, like heavy metal, definitely, and there's the songs there. Definitely a great album to check out if you're into that kind of music. Because I know later on, around I believe the would have been probably late 70s, like I think 77. Iggy Pop started his solo career around I think it was like the late 70s, around 77. So yeah, so this band here, I think they broke up around, I think it was like 73, 74. But later on, I believe it was probably around the late 80s, early 90s, around that time, they got back together and released more albums. But yeah, I found it was a great album. But yeah, so let me know what you think if you ever heard of this album. definitely a great album to check out. There's the back of it, all the songs. There's all the songs there. So I'll go through the songs again. So it starts off with 1969. I'm not sure what song. One of these songs, I'm not sure exactly what song it is. One of them, I believe it's We Will Fall. So that song there has so like I said, that song's like the longest song on this album, 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So I found that song, compared to all the other songs, not as heavy as the rest of them. But also I found in that song, all through the whole song, you hear like this wah-wah pedal effect where they use a wah-wah pedal, which gives that wow, like that sound. Out of all the songs found, that one wasn't as heavy as all the others, but great. And there's a great song, definitely for sure. And it's the longest song on this album. But yeah, great album. So I go through the songs again. Then I'm going to finish it off. So it starts off with 1969. I Want to Be Your Dog. The 10 minute and 15 second song, We Will Fall. No Fun. A 2 minute and 29 second song, Real Cool Time. And the 2 minute and 49 second song, Not Right. And the very last song is Little Doll. So yeah, they around the time when they done their, you could say, maybe their last one for a while. So they released this one. The next year they would release another album. In the very last one for a while, 1973, they released. And then they didn't release any albums, I believe, until probably the 80s sometime. I believe until the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, yeah, 2000. Actually, 2000. And 7 actually. Yeah, but found it was a great album. So like I said, anybody that's into that hard rock, heavy metal, definitely this is one to check out. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. And every single one of you support my channel. Greatly appreciate it for that. So thank you very much for that one. And I got another one to do next, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching. And let me know what you think. And have a good day. And bye.